here, finally. From birthday rep to the Imperial Theater, we've been your girls. Day one, wearing our hoodies. Yep. Show it. ATP, favorite girls. That's us. See you on the other side.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah. And
we're the Broadway Broads of the Bay.
On location.
Hey!
In New York City!
New York! Yay! We're finally here.
Yay.
Yeah.
So if you've been following the Broads along at all, you know that a latest favorite of ours is Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations. So truth be told, this is the show that brought us to New York City. So after record-breaking runs in, where was it? Berkeley, LA, DC, Toronto. The show headed here to Broadway. And so your broads got on a plane and headed here and saw it
Twice in New York City.
Yeah. So we're gonna chat about both times in this particular vlog.
We saw it on a Friday night, and then we saw it on church Sunday.
We had church on Sunday.
So we saw it on Sunday. So Friday and a Sunday. That's what you're gonna get. Two reviews put into one.
Yeah. So we headed to the theater, and of course we stopped at the merch line. And what'd you get?
Well, it was the Imperial Theater.
Oh, that's right.
Which we have been to before, but we saw Comet there.
Yes.
So this time we actually got to sit in the audience, not on the stage like Comet had. So this was really cool and also unique for us to enter through the front. So that
was the first for us. To enter the front of the Imperial.
Right.
So then headed to the merch line.
Yep. Got myself my magnets, as I do, and this really cute pin.
Even I got the pin.
Yeah, Sarah did too. It's gonna look so cute
I'm gonna put it on my
hat. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that adorable? And I love the backing on it too. So we got our merch.
Then off to our seats.
Yep.
This time we sat house right.
On Friday.
In the second row.
Yep, we sure did.
And I just have to say, we really lucked out with the friends around us, the other patrons. They were also there to have a fantastic time like we were, and nobody was holding back. I think we all were just kind of moving and grooving and dancing along.
And it definitely, this show you want to be able to bob your head to. And of course, we're not going to be singing every lyric to the song.
No.
But
a lot of lip syncing is happening.
Yeah.
But I'm never, I wouldn't take, no.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't pay to see me, hear me. So.
Exactly.
So headed to our seats. We were in the second row. And then, I mean, technically the show, I mean, it's fantastic. The set is very strong. Spoiler alert. There is a turntable and a conveyor belt. And you know how your girls feel about a good turntable.
Yes, we love a good turntable, and a conveyor belt is needed and
so
appreciated and loved for this show.
Love how they use it. Yeah, very well used.
Yes.
So technically we love it. The costumes are on point. Everybody looks phenomenal on stage. The men, the women. The costumes are period, and it's great.
Yes, and we were sitting up front, and so we can
get
tell
a close
you
look.
If they're looking a little shabby, and they were not.
Are still looking good.
Yeah, the wigs look good. The costumes look great. The dresses are all sparkly. The boys look phenomenal. The girls, in their costumes, yes.
So that's technical stuff. I mean, it's top-notch Broadway. Yeah, that's what you're getting.
Lighting, nothing crazy special.
Yeah, there's really no special effects or no special lighting, but it's fun. Yeah.
Who cares? Because all you're really there for is the dancing
and the singing. And my God,
exactly. So,
okay, so we usually go into like stand-up moments and stand-up performances, but if you've watched any of the videos before, you know how we feel about the show. I mean, the whole show is pretty standout to us. You spend 2 hours and 40 minutes under their spell. And honestly, I think there's just too many moments to pick from.
Yeah.
We would be here for too long.
The five, I think we haven't noted, the five phenomenal men who make up the core.
The classic
of
Temptations
are supported by a cast that each person, you can tell that the collective attitude or collective thought is to just give pure, beautiful performance.
Yeah, there's just so much magic happening on that stage at all times, and being so close and having seen the show as many times as we have, we get the luxury of sort of watching moments that maybe somebody who's seen it for the first time has it. And I'll tell you this, that there's life happening on stage every time, and the actors are reacting to each other and just making these magical moments. And the supporting cast is, I mean, and it leaves me speechless. Like, I don't know, I can't really articulate what's coming off of that stage. It's really powerful.
Yeah.
Right.
And then just to give I'm going off script here, but to give Derek a nod for being the storyteller that he is as Otis, keeping it all and including the audience. There's parts where he's breaking that while he's narrating and talking to us and expecting some kind of response. There's a few times where he makes a comment and then people up in the mezzanine or up in
they're
reacting and he gives a little like, I hear you, right, and I love that.
I love when you break the fourth
wall.
Bring it to me, making us a part of the show. And he's a phenomenal storyteller. Derek really. He's such a pleasure to watch, and it's to me, it's obvious that he is very much a leader within the cast. So beautiful performance by Derek.
Okay, and I know we didn't want to do a whole lot on the outstanding performances because they all are, but
they really are.
We have to give some love.
I have to say, Ephraim Sykes as David Ruffin, from the beginning, from Berkeley, I remember seeing and just being like completely enthralled by his performance. And then every time I've seen him, it's better and better and better. There's something special about him. All of the 5 men up there are phenomenal. But when it comes to standouts for me, Ephraim and Jeremy, I'll say it, they're touched. These boys up there, I don't know.
When you hear people say, I don't know what the it factor, they have the it factor.
You can't help
but watch them. They have an aura about them that, and not just on stage, off stage too. I mean, look at these hoodies.
Very gracious individuals, beautiful, beautiful people, and man, on stage they're fire. It's hard to articulate what they're putting out on stage every day. So.
And it's not just our love because we have a personal,
we've been watching them for a while,
for so long. They've even coined us ATP favorite guys. Hey, so I mean, our love runs deep, but you cannot deny these boys.
The star power,
yeah.
And the women, those ladies are just stunning. And they are working, really. So obviously, huge fans. So here is a little pro tip about the Imperial Theater, right? We gotta give the Imperial Theater pro tip. So the bathrooms
is a hot mess, ladies and gentlemen, a hot mess. So be prepared. We always get there early, and even us getting there early, the bathroom lines are crazy. They do their best to move them, but it's insane. So just know that ahead of time, that if you're going to be having a beverage in the show
or two,
maybe not such a good idea. It is a long show, 2 hours, 40-minute run time.
Just hit the restroom before you do yourself a favor.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor and hit the bathroom. Other pro tip, stage door.
Oh, yeah. So the stage door for the Imperial. So the entrance for the Imperial, where is that? Is on 45th.
Correct. That's the entrance. And stage door is on the other side of the building on 46th, on the side that Hamilton's on. It's on that side. So just letting you know, if you're in a stage door,
if you
exit, go get your program sign.
Yeah, if you exit the theater, just make sure you exit toward the 45th side, and you'll be let out where the stage door is.
So if they're exiting the theater, they would exit stage or house
left. House left, yeah.
There you go.
And that's where you find the stage door.
Yeah.
So speaking of stage door, your girls had the honor of being on the list, and we got to go backstage after the show.
Thank you.
It was.
You know who you are. Thank you.
So we went backstage. Our names were on the list. That was fun, just in itself, right? And then we headed down, sort of to where the orchestra lives, which is, the Imperial is small. Let's just say that the backstage. I was like, where are y'all sitting? Back here, like
pockets and pockets.
Yeah, there's these little pockets. And anyway, we got a chance to sort of step into the drummer's box, and sort of where he hangs out during the show, and that was really, really an honor. So.
We need to get him some cute little twinkly
some lights in there. It's a little dark
or something, a little creepy up in there, but So
that was a real honor. And then after that, he took us upstairs on stage. And so we actually got to set foot on that turntable and the conveyor belt.
We got a couple pictures. We'll insert them right here.
Yep, that was something else. And then
when you didn't think, you see stuff like this when people, you just, see other people meeting other people, and you never know. That's why we always say open and optimistic, because not only getting to meet the Fab Five and getting to meet all of the
other amazing, beautiful cast members
who were gracious with their time to us.
My God,
let us talk with them, let us gush over them, but then also asked us serious questions and just, we had beautiful moments. So thank you if you're watching this. Thank you. You will never know how much your broads appreciate and loved that moment. It will be with us forever. But then the icing on the cake was we got to meet Cyndi Lauper and have a chat with Cyndi Lauper. Talk about girls just want to have fun.
So she was at the show that night. We didn't know. We sit down, we watch. We're just like completely engulfed in the show, and then we were backstage doing our own thing. And we walked by, and there she was, and she was again
so gracious like
with
full on conversations with us. And then it was adorable when our friend Clayton, who is the drummer of the show, he introduced himself, and she said, "Oh, I heard you on the 2 and the 4."
Yeah, she was.
And I was like, hey, look at you.
That's another moment
solid.
That just goes down. With everything
File
about
that
this
into
show.
the memory of beautiful things that happened in our life.
Yeah,
right?
it's just, this show's brought just a lot of joy. Just everything from listening to the cast album in heavy rotation to getting to travel with you to see the show, just all of it. And so, and then now here in New York and seeing it on Broadway and right where it belongs.
Broadway, like we said from day one, when we watched those boys walk off the stage move off the stage in Berkeley, we said, you're going to the Tonys. So
we anticipate some Tony noms for this. For this. We do.
And cheering them on from the Bay.
All the way from California. So, Ain't Too Proud, it remains one of our favorite shows for so many reasons. It's truly an honor to say that we've been with them since the foundation in Berkeley Rep. And we're just honored to watch the ride.
What's the line that he says? 1/5 of the heartbeat.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about them.
Yeah,
right.
It's special, and the whole group
I'm getting a little teary-eyed.
The crew, the cast, the design, the book. Dominique Morisseau. Des McAnuff, they just have created some magic, and the just honor to have seen it at its inception and to watch the growth and to continue to watch it. Really, So
if you're going to be in New York City, please do yourself a favor, and we're not too proud to beg for you to go see.
You need to see it.
Ain't Too Proud. You
and then let us know.
Have to see it. And let us know. Give us some comments. Let us know what you thought about it, and. Thank you for watching.
See you around the theater.
See you on the other side.
Curtain. Ain't Too Proud twice this weekend. And we know we're coming back in January, so we headed to the Imperial to buy our tickets for January. Where is it? So we tried, and they're not selling tickets through January yet. So we'll keep looking, but we'll be back.